close your eyes for a second and just imagine, okay, imagine you're surrounded by these like unbelievably lush tropical gardens, right? And the only sound you hear is that gentle sound of waves hitting the shore, that sound, and the air is filled with this like delicate scent of lemongrass and frangipani. It's almost intoxicating.
Wow. Yeah, you paint a picture with words. I can practically feel the warm breeze.
It's not just some fantasy, though. This is a real place.
Hmm?
Yeah, it's called the Kamalaya Wellness Sanctuary, and it's in Koh Samui, Thailand.
Kamalaya. Okay, yeah, I've heard of it, but haven't had a chance to really dive in. So that's where we're going today, right? Our deep dive is to Kamalaya.
You got it. And our guide for this journey is this really fascinating article I found from Spavelous online magazine. Have you ever read Spavelous before?
So yeah, Spavelous. They're great, really reputable publication, all about, health, wellness spas, all that good stuff.
Exactly. So we're in good hands with them as our source. And what we're going to do today is we're going to try to unpack what makes Kamalaya so special, why everyone keeps calling it like a holistic haven,
Yeah, I'm curious about that too. What exactly does that mean in this context?
Well, that's what we're here to find out. So whether you're someone who is actually thinking about, booking a wellness trip, or you're just interested in learning about this whole idea of, taking a holistic approach to well-being, this deep dive is for you.
Sounds great. I'm ready to dive in.
Let's do it. So first things first, let's talk about the setting, right? Because the location itself seems to be a huge part of the Kamalaya experience.
Oh, absolutely. The article really emphasizes that it's not just plunked down anywhere on Koh Samui. It's on this secluded beachfront with these incredible views overlooking the Gulf of Thailand.
Yeah, and not just any beachfront, right? It sounds like something straight out of a movie. They talk about these dramatic ancient granite boulders and cascading waterfalls. I mean, can you imagine?
Everywhere you look, lush greenery. It's like stepping into a postcard or something.
Totally. And it seems like they really designed the sanctuary to work with the natural environment, not against it.
That's a good point. The article talks about how all the buildings are these open-air pavilions and the way they're built using like natural materials, local wood and stone and bamboo. It's all very intentional,
Yeah, it creates this feeling of being totally immersed in nature.
Yeah.
Right? Like you're not just visiting it, you're part of it.
Yeah, and beyond the visuals, they really hit on the sounds too. You've got that gentle chime of temple bells floating on the breeze, the rhythmic sound of the ocean waves.
It's like nature's providing the soundtrack to your stay.
Exactly. And then you layer on top of that the aromas, subtle sense of essential oils everywhere, those grounding smells of herbal infusions.
It's a full-on sensory experience designed to soothe you from the moment you step foot on the property.
And even the way they've positioned the spaces for meditation and yoga is mindful. They're designed so you can take in those breathtaking sunrise and sunset views. Imagine that starting your day with yoga as the sun rises over the ocean.
Wow. Yeah, that's next level stuff. All right, so we've established that the setting itself is a huge part of what makes Kamalaya special. But what about the actual treatments? What are some of the things they offer that really stood out to you in the article?
Well, they have a handful of signature treatments that really caught my eye, and they all speak to this idea of a holistic approach to well-being.
Okay, like what, for example?
Well, there's this one called the Vital Essence Oil Massage, which is a 90-minute treatment, and it's all about achieving deep relaxation and stress relief while also improving circulation. But what's really interesting is that it's a blend of both Eastern and Western massage techniques.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
You get the best of both worlds.
Right. And they tailor the essential oils they use to your specific needs. So it's a really personalized experience.
I love that. So it's not just some cookie-cutter massage, it's really customized to you.
Exactly. Another one that sounds amazing is the traditional Thai herbal compress therapy. This one is a bit longer. It's 120 minutes, and it's all about easing muscle stiffness, increasing flexibility, and detoxification.
I've heard of those herbal compresses before. They sound amazing.
They are. It's this ancient Thai remedy where they combine traditional Thai massage with these heated herbal compresses. It's supposed to be incredible for stimulating circulation and energy flow.
Well, they're really tapping into those long-standing traditions, those ancient practices.
Oh, yeah, big time. And then there's this one called Chi Night Sang. Have you ever heard of that?
Chi Night Sang?
No, I don't think so.
It's also known as abdominal detox massage. It's a shorter session, only about 60 minutes, but it's really powerful. It's a Taoist abdominal massage that focuses on the internal organs.
Wait, so they massage your stomach?
Yeah. It's not just about physical detoxification, though. It's also about releasing emotional blockages and improving energy flow.
Wow, that's fascinating.
Yeah.
So like our emotions can get stuck in our organs.
That's the idea. In Taoist philosophy, the abdomen is seen as this like central hub for vital energy and emotions. So this massage is all about bringing everything back into balance.
Okay, I'm definitely intrigued by that one.
Uh,
And is there one more signature treatment that stood out to you? Yeah, the last one they highlighted is the Kamalaya signature rejuvenation ritual. This one is like the ultimate pampering session. It's 150 minutes long, and it's a full head-to-toe experience.
oh, wow. So they really pull out all the stops for that one.
Yeah, it includes a Himalayan salt scrub, an aromatic oil massage, and a hydrating facial. It's designed for total body renewal, skin nourishment, and deep relaxation.
Sign me up. Okay, so they clearly have a wide range of treatments to choose from, but it's not just about the individual treatments, right? It's the bigger picture, the philosophy behind it all.
You got it. That's what really sets Kamalaya apart. Their core philosophy is all about holistic integration, the idea that the mind, body, and spirit are all connected.
Makes sense. You can't really address one without considering the others.
Exactly. So their programs aren't just about treating symptoms. They're about getting to the root cause of any imbalances,
Mm.
whether it's stress, toxicity, emotional issues, you name it.
And ultimately, it sounds like their goal is to help people live longer, healthier, and more fulfilling lives.
That's the big picture for sure.
Yeah.
And they pull from a bunch of different healing traditions to achieve that. Ayurveda, traditional Chinese medicine type practices.
Wow, so it's this really beautiful blend of ancient wisdom.
Right. And they also incorporate contemporary practices like meditation, yoga, and mindfulness.
So it's not just about the old ways. They're taking a really well-rounded approach.
Exactly. It's about finding what works best for each individual.
Mhm.
And I also thought it was really cool that they're committed to sustainability and ethical practices too.
Oh, yeah, I read about that. They use organic, locally sourced ingredients whenever possible, and they're involved in environmental conservation efforts, and they support local community initiatives.
It's all about that holistic view, extending it beyond just the individual to the community and the planet as a whole.
It's like walking the walk, not just talking the talk.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of walking the walk, we should talk about the practitioners themselves because they're a huge part of the equation.
Oh, yeah, for sure. What did the article say about the team at Kamalaya?
They emphasized how experienced and skilled they are. The therapists are trained in both traditional Asian healing arts and contemporary techniques, so they can offer this really diverse range of treatments.
And it's not just massage therapists, right? They have other specialists on staff, too.
Oh yeah, they have TCM specialists, naturopaths, Ayurveda practitioners, and even wellness mentors who provide emotional and spiritual guidance.
It's like a whole team of experts dedicated to your well-being.
It really is. And they work together to create these personalized wellness programs for each guest.
So no two experiences are exactly alike.
Right. It's all about tailoring the program to your specific needs and goals, which is probably why they attract so many high-profile clients.
It makes you wonder what kind of celebrities have been there.
Right. I'd love to know. Okay, so remember that personal experience the article shared about the Vital Essence oil massage? I think that gives us some real insight into what it's actually like to be at Kamalaya.
Oh yeah, that part was really interesting. They talked about feeling like they were entering another realm when they arrived, like the pace of life just slowed down and they could finally relax.
Yeah, they described all these sensory details, the gentle sea breeze, the soft chimes, the calming sense of lavender and sandalwood. It really set the scene.
And the massage itself sounded incredible. Slow-flowing strokes, energy-balancing techniques, and warm oil infused with lemongrass and ylang-ylang.
What really stood out was the description of how they felt afterwards. This sense of weightlessness and deep gratitude. It's like the benefits extended far beyond the massage itself.
Yeah, it sounds like a truly transformative experience. Okay, so let's say someone listening is thinking, this all sounds amazing, but where do I even start? How do I actually make this happen? What practical information does the article give?
Well, first off, Kamalaya is located on Koh Samui in Thailand.
Okay, and getting there is easy enough.
Yeah, they mentioned that it's accessible from the international airport and they offer private transfers, so it's pretty seamless.
Good to know. And in terms of hours of operation,
They're open daily from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m.
so plenty of flexibility there. And how do you go about booking a stay or treatments?
You can book directly through their website or contact their wellness concierge team. The article mentions that pricing varies depending on the treatments and programs you choose, and they can also create bespoke programs if you're looking for something really specific.
So they're pretty accommodating in that regard.
Yeah.
And aside from the treatments themselves, what other amenities do they have?
They've got these amazing infinity pools, herbal steam caverns, a yoga pavilion with those awesome sunrise and sunset views, and even specially designed wellness cuisine.
Wow, it sounds like they've thought of everything.
It's all about creating this immersive wellness environment. And in terms of accommodations, they offer luxury villas and hillside suites, many of which have ocean views.
You can wake up to the sound of the waves every morning.
Exactly. It's the full package, all right.
Mm.
So to wrap up our deep dive, what's the biggest takeaway about Kamalaya?
Well, I think it's safe to say that Kamalaya is way more than just a spa, right? It's this sanctuary, this retreat where they've really carefully blended holistic healing practices with genuine hospitality.
Yeah, it's a place where you can go to address a whole range of wellness goals, whether you're looking to de-stress, detoxify, heal emotionally, or just connect more deeply with yourself.
It's about taking a step back from the chaos of everyday life and really focusing on your well-being in a truly holistic way.
Exactly. And for anyone listening, if the idea of escaping to a place where ancient wisdom meets modern wellness practices in this breathtaking natural setting resonates with you, then Kamalaya is definitely worth checking out.
Absolutely. It's a chance to experience a completely different way of life, a chance to reconnect with yourself and with nature.
And it leaves us with something to think about. Considering all the different healing traditions and approaches we've talked about today, what aspects of your own well-being do you think would benefit most from this kind of holistic, nature-integrated escape?
It's a good question to ask yourself.
Yeah, it might just spark a little inspiration for your own wellness journey.
Exactly. All right, well, that about wraps it up for this deep dive into Kamalaya.
Until next time.
Yeah, thanks for joining me today. It was a fascinating one.
You too. Always a pleasure.
And to all our listeners out there, thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you on the next deep dive.
Bye, everyone.
Take care.